More than 650 Haitians now have died as a result of the cholera epidemic. A total of more than 10,000 people are believed to be infected. Hurricane Tomas has made conditions even more difficult. Our friend Margaret Aguiree is back with us. She's from the International Medical Corps. When you came to us after the hurricane, we talked about all the things that could happen subsequent to the hurricane. Right. One of the fears is cholera. Because cholera is horrible because if it's not treated, and it can be treated simply, but if it's not treated, you die an ugly, fast death.
Oh my gosh.
Well, and you know what's scary about it is it can be literally 3 hours. 3 hours within the time that you contract it, people are actually dying.
Yeah.
And it really strikes the elderly and children. And in places like Port-au-Prince, a lot of people living in tent cities, and it's very cramped. Hygiene is a problem.
Let me put it simple and factual. It's contact between humans and human fecal matter.
Yes,
That's what causes it, and that's why it's an issue of sanitation.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's spread in the water.
Yes.
And so when water sources are contaminated, that's when it becomes a danger.
Oh,
and Haiti, even before the hurricane, had a sanitation system that was set up for this to happen if anything other happened, and it did.
Right. Well, cholera is not endemic to Haiti. This is brand new. And so one of the issues, we were worried about contagious diseases, waterborne diseases, but cholera is brand new. So a lot of health workers there didn't know how to treat it. And so what we've been doing is training health workers so that they know how to treat it.
Which is what you do.
Exactly. We're a training organization so that we can leave the skills behind. But the treatment is actually really simple.
Very simple.
If you get it early enough?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It has to be early. It has to be early.
I mean, you have to get it within the first, couple of hours because it can happen
And what are
so
the
quickly.
signs in the first couple of hours?
Well, I know it's the morning, but
it's all right. Vomiting or diarrhea?
Diarrhea.
Okay.
Vomiting.
Okay. These poor children.
And
you
lose fluids so quickly that you have to be rehydrated.
And the dehydration kills you. And it really just a question of water with salt and sugar and whatever else.
Precisely.
And you get that there quickly enough, but quickly enough.
Right. We had one woman who's 23 years old. Her mother brought her in hysterical. She was really on the verge of death. And we, on IVs, oral salts, she walked out the next morning. So if you can get to it fast, it can work.
And cholera is unknown around here. And the last time we've had any cholera outbreak in this country was 100 years ago in New York City.
Exactly.
But we always know it's lurking. And in Haiti, where there was no cholera before, it's unfortunately too easy for it suddenly to become a nation that has cholera.
Right.
So you were there right after the earthquake. I know within like a half an hour of the earthquake. You were already getting a team together to go. You were the first people in. What is it like now? I know there were giant steps to make it better, and now it seems like giant steps backward.
Well, I think that actually a lot of the rubble is starting to be removed. And, it's going slowly, but it is you're starting to see some changes in terms of, the physical look of it. But, people still, 1.5 million people living in temporary shelter. This is going to be going on for a while. And we anticipate as many as 200,000 or 300,000 cholera cases in the next 6 months.
Oh my goodness.
We think 250,000 people died because
because of the earthquake.
Yeah, because of the earthquake. So when you hear 650, it's a more personal number.
Right.
But when you're saying a couple of 100,000 more people may get the disease.
Right.
So what do we need to do?
It's continuing to expand. Well, obviously staying aware of the situation, supporting groups like International Medical Corps.
By funding them, possibly helping so that you guys can get the supplies
people
needed?
gave so much money, but that was one disaster.
Right.
What we will do is,
can I just say the point you made, because you guys had your fundraiser this week, the point that was made, $10 saves a kid. $10 anywhere in the world.
It's
with
true.
A little food, a little water, a little medicine. That's all it takes.
MyFoxLA.com. We'll put it on there. Producers, right? Correct? We have all the information?